Yeah. I'm alrighty. I'm off radio for a minute.
All right. Hello,
What's
Jack.
up, dude? Oh, your
How you
first name,
doing?
otherwise I'd say it. What's your first name?
It's Miley.
Molly. Is that a
Yeah,
female's name?
that's not nice.
Sorry. I know you didn't have a
Right.
choice.
You mind taking the mask off?
Is there a reason?
I don't. Not really. Just want to see your haircut. I like it. It's a nice fade. Jack, look.
Hmm.
Do your friends know that you're meeting with me?
No. No, yeah,
Okay.
they do, sorry. They do.
All right. You gotta make up some bullshit about what it's about. Okay.
Hmm.
Make. I don't know. I don't care what you say. I'm having this conversation in absolute fucking confidence.
Okay.
So this has to stay between us. But we got fucking problems. We got
Well, me and
major
you've got
problems.
problems.
No,
You've
we
got
have
problems.
problems. We both have
We as in
problems.
who?
You
Like, who's
and
got
me
problems?
and the PD and the races. We have major fucking problems.
Okay, what's the problem?
Commander's pushing to spike you guys during races.
Huh?
And I don't know what the fuck happened. I mean, I've heard both sides of it. It didn't seem serious, but I don't know, man. I don't know. They put Commander's pushing us to spike you guys, and it's not in the SOPs yet. So it's gonna be based off of whoever's scene lead.
Hank, can you please take the lady in the pink?
But essentially, that's what's being pushed down is to in the middle of the race pick a HVT. So one of the targets, one of the races, and I mean, and lap 2 or 3 or whatever the fuck it is, they're gonna spike that motherfucker. Now, I've been trying to put out fires today with this situation. Um, I spoke to command. I spoke to the street racing unit. I spoke to the intercepted leads. I spoke with a bunch of fucking people, screaming at the top of my lungs that this is the dumbest thing I've ever heard in my fucking life. And we are literally instigating an absolute war with the most peaceful fucking group in the goddamn city for no apparent reason. So, and I gotta talk to you about this. And again, I cannot have you telling, because I shouldn't even be telling you this. So I don't want you to tell your boys this. However, I want you to, in the best way that you can, have this in the back of your head. And whenever shit goes south, if it does in races, I need you just to relax. Because I'm trying to get ahead of this thing. I'm trying to write SOPs. I'm doing everything in my fucking power to turn this thing around and just go back to how things were, which were absolutely peaceful and okay. So, I cannot have you guys responding in violence and, painting yourself out to be this. I know what you're gonna say,
We
but
already avoided this. I already spoke to Romano. I said there's not going to be any retaliation. The boys wanted to shoot cops. I talked them down. Allegedly we stole some spike strips from some officers. We obviously spiked you guys back. It was a taste your own medicine kind of deal, right?
yeah, but
Allegedly.
Jack, the issue is this is not a 1 day. This is not contained to yesterday. They in
I
the
know, but
fucking
like
meeting.
I can't control what other races are gonna do. I can control what my boys do, and they know that I don't want them shooting cops. So that's not gonna happen from our part. But when it comes to the whole racing scene, there's only so much control that we have. I can't guarantee that they're not gonna start retaliating, and yeah,
Look, you're a humble
you
guy.
guys start getting shot.
Listen. You're a nice guy. You're really humble. I need you to like big dick these motherfuckers. Because as far as, I mean, you don't have to agree, but you're the face of this the racing scene. Whether you like it or not, that's just reality. So they will listen to you. You just have to get it across. If you get everybody on the same radio, look, I understand if it's some random shitter that you've never seen before, and he's doing one fun race, one a month type shit, but they're gonna listen to you. And essentially, what I need from you is while I'm working to fix this thing, which I don't know, Hopefully it's not gonna be too long. At the very fucking worst, like super bad number, 2 weeks. I'm hoping within a week I can get ahead of this. But within that time frame, I need you to, I don't know, if you guys get spiked, it just do not paint yourselves out to be these bad, violent people, because you're not. And you're only doing it because you're being provoked. I get it. But my case is going to be a lot stronger if I can get on the stage and say, hey, look, you've been spiking these people. You've been fucking up their races, and look how they reacted. Even while you fucked up the only thing that they like doing, they still reacted peacefully.
Oh, there's other things we like doing.
Well, but you get what I'm saying, though, right?
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
Because regardless of what you're doing, it's fair. The swipes that you do is fair. You're not doing blacks for the most part. You don't. I've never seen you shoot. I'm sure you have in the past, but you know.
I'll shoot if I have to.
So look, essentially, I gotta get on in front of command and the podium, and I gotta make the case that you're harmless. You like driving quick. You're not a bank robber. You're not a fucking drug dealer. You're not a fucking murderer. You just want to drive fast.
But then you look at it from the other side of things. If we just sit there and let the spikes continue to happen, we don't retaliate. We don't do what we did yesterday. We don't shoot. We don't. I'm not saying we're going to, but we don't shoot. We don't steal spikes and give you a taster of medicine. We don't retaliate in any sort of way. The commander's just gonna sit there and go, well, look, these guys aren't even retaliating. So what's the problem?
I mean, look. All I'm saying is you have to give me one peaceful week to make my case. And if I fail, and if I make my case, and command tells me to go fuck myself, then I mean, it is what it is. At that point, I'm gonna call you and say, look, I tried, but I did my best, and this is how things are gonna be from now on. And then whatever you gotta do, you're gonna do, and I'm gonna arrest you and chase you and shoot you, whatever it is. But I need like a peaceful couple days to where I can at least make my fucking case and fix this thing. Because I promise you, man, if you fight back, it's just not. It's gonna roll out of control, and that's it.
The problem isn't you guys spiking us. The problem is like how it's done. Like, I wasn't there yesterday when it happened, but the boys were telling me that they had a set of spikes at the end of a tunnel. That one you could barely see. Two covered the entire street. It wasn't like a case of like, oh, they're kind of visible. We can kind of see them trying to spike us. We're gonna go around this. We can avoid it. We got a plan B. We got route 2 we can go through. Like, it was nothing. It was just like basically drive over the spikes, get spiked, or just come to a complete stop and wait for the spikes to get picked up.
Listen, I'm not even.
Like, it doesn't. It was more so like it was there to spike anybody, rather like you said, you're gonna choose someone to chase rather than just try and spike the entire fucking race. Because we had this issue before. We had cops literally spike us, sat there and laughed at us, didn't even chase us. They just did it for the sake of doing it. And then that's when they got shot. And I took the boys down yesterday. I told them, we're not going to shoot. The alternative that I came up with was, well, we steal the spike trips and we give you a taster of medicine. I mean, if it doesn't... Again, I'm understanding. I get it. You guys got to do your job. You guys got to stop us. We're doing an illegal activity. We're racing. It's not right. We could hurt someone. We could hurt ourselves. Whatever. But when it comes to keeping the peace, because we're going to do it regardless. It's not like, oh yeah, right, we're doing a bad thing. We should stop this because they're going to spike us now. Like, it's a level playing field. Like, if we can't do the thing that we love, then we're going to find a way to retaliate. We're going to find a way to bend your arm to make it easier on our side, like we did before. Like, as soon as that situation happened where we had a hell week with PD. After that, we never got spiked ever again during a race, and I don't want it to come to that again. I don't want us to have to retaliate. I don't want us to have to be violent retaliation. That's why the alternative yesterday was doing what we did.
Oh, and I get it. I mean, I'm gonna be honest. I'm absolutely fucking against spiking races. Spiking races makes zero fucking sense to me.
The one thing with us is it's during the race. But
that's what I'm saying.
I understand it's hard from your point of view because A, you don't know if it's a sprint. B, you don't know how many laps it is. From what we spoke to Scepter earlier, one of the SRU guys, he was saying that one thing that he wants to do is get references of like where tracks start, what kind of routes they take, and then go from there. Because once you've got like, if you can start figuring out like where we start on these races and stuff, you can give them names. You can give them like, oh, this is race 1, this is race 2, this is race 3, and then you can go, this race 1 does this circuit, and they typically do 2 to 3 laps. And as soon as you see like a guy break off of that route, I mean, by all means, fucking spike him, fucking chase him. Like I said, like I see both sides. I'm an understanding person. Like I understand you guys got to do your job, but at the same time, if we can't do the thing that we love, then yeah, obviously we're gonna find a way to hurt you guys in a way where it stops you from doing the certain things that you do.
All I'm asking from you is give me the week without retaliating in a violent manner to see if I can fix it. And then if I can't, man, I mean, you got to do what you got to do. I hope you don't do anything. But at that point,
Well, that's not me.
I did my best, and I tried to.
We didn't take anything. All we took their guns off
I
them.
know.
We took their spike strips and we dropped their guns by their car, and that was it.
Because look, I'm gonna have a meeting with command and everybody involved, and I'm just gonna say, look, there's no fucking friction. I don't understand. We should pit before we spike. That's just a no-brainer. Like, in a regular pursuit, we would never spike first. We would try to pit you and then fucking spike you.
The thing is like you guys are like we're locked to a circuit. Like when we're racing, we're locked to those circuits, right? We can't deviate. We can't, we can't go around shit. Like we gotta take the same routes. If you guys are just sat there waiting, it's just kind of like, well, the fuck are we supposed to do,
And I 100% I agree.
That's why we like, if you're gonna chase it, fuck it, yeah. Like I said, learn the tracks. Fucking start taking pictures of it. Like, you know what I mean? Like fucking do shit. Like,
and I have been. I have been.
Like, yeah, like fuck it. You know what I mean? Like I understand you guys gotta do that. Like.
So again, this is so unfortunate because I have been taking notes of where shit starts and where shit ends, but this information is only going to people that it's supposed to be going to. This is not public knowledge for everybody to know.
It's not every officer.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So we're heading to the... And the direction this is going in is I gotta fucking make announcements for like, oh, this is starting here, this is ending here. It should not be that complicated. So, essentially, what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to get in front of command and be like, look, these motherfuckers, they're not violent. They're not, I mean, they crash into each other, they wait for each other. They crash into us, they slow down. Like, they give us clean chases. They don't do these stupid blacks and dumbass shit that every other fucking group does. They don't have hostages. They're not shooting locals. They're not selling drugs. It's just a race. A high-speed race. That's all it is.
We're speeding.
They're speeding. It's a fucking speeding. That's it. It's a street racing is a felony, of course, but all it is speeding. So I just need you to just have a conversation with them. Say, look, maybe they'll rewind this fucking bizarre decision that, the stance that they've taken, and hopefully turn it back. And if I can't do what I'm telling you I'm gonna try to do, then it is what it is, and whatever's gonna happen happens. But all I'm saying is, if you immediately resort to violence without letting me try to fix it, then I mean, I don't know whatever happens is gonna happen anyway.
I already did that. I already did that yesterday. The boys were willing to shoot cops.
Oh, I know.
Like I know. Said, we mediated and we went for plan B.
I know, and look, I got one of the spikes today. One of the spikes that you guys took. They gave it back to me. Yeah.
Got the other one.
Oh, you guys got it back to him?
Yeah, we don't have any. You guys got both the ones we took back.
Okay. Okay, see, like, shit like this is good, because I can take it to them and be like, look, they don't want fucking smoke. Like, there's no war that has to be won here. There's no fucking issue to begin with. There's so many other groups.
We could have kept those. We could have fucking done bullshit.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, no, we did what we did. We gave you a taste of your own medicine. Like, you guys are gonna spike us during the race, then we're gonna come and spike you, and then we gave them back. Like, we're trying to show that we're not.
I need from you.
We will be violent. If we have to be violent, we will. I've shot motherfuckers. I will shoot people if I need to. I will. but I will avoid it at all costs.
all I need from you was just, again, hopefully no major violence for the next couple days. And if somebody is trying to spike you, try to tell me who the scene lead was, and like who you think was the biggest ant scene, and who the person spiking was, and I can work with this. But and then I'm not even gonna bullshit you. By the time I have the meeting, as soon as it's done, I'm gonna call you up, let you know how it went, and that's it. It's over after that, right? But trust me, SEPTA, SIU as a whole, the Interceptor team, we're completely fucking against this. It's just command.
I mean, like, I can tell you how it's going to go. Initially, it's going to go, well, I'm going to let everybody in the race scene know. If they continue spiking, you're more than welcome to
Gabagooly?
go and take those spy strips from those officers.
Yeah, make it fast. Yeah, I'm good. I'm having a meeting. What's
Get on
up?
the fucking radio, man. What are you doing?
I'm 10-7. What's up?
No, you're not 10-7.
I look in dispatch. I'm 10-7. I'm having a fucking meeting. What? What's up? What's up?
Ocean King.
Yeah, Motion King.
Okay, well, motherfucker.
I put 10-7, motherfucker. What do you want me to do?
Alright, well, I don't know. We didn't see it, man. We see you at the docks and people calling in. Alright, let me talk.
No, I'm good. Alright, bye. Alright, yeah, you were saying?
Like I said, if shit does go south, it's going to be... If it continues, and so is it after yesterday? Is it because of yesterday? Is that why it's being, like, pushed?
Oh, the whole thing is a mess. I mean, I don't know. I don't know his name. Who's the Hellfire guy? He's your buddy. He's in your crew.
Yeah, my right hand man.
Yeah. I don't give a shit what his name. Like, nobody's under arrest. But he said something. I don't know. It's just the whole thing is stupid. It's stemming out for fucking nothing. There was truly no problem, and it snowballed for no reason, in my opinion. He said something about shoot. They were like, "Don't be like the last guy that said he would shoot us if we spike." And then he said,
So he told me that he said he said it in like a joke.
They didn't. Yeah, they didn't pick up on that. They didn't think he was joking. They took it as a threat.
Okay.
And then they targeted him, and they were trying to spike him.
Okay. Well,
Trust me.
From my understanding,
none of
they
it
were
makes
trying to
sense.
spike everybody.
So yeah, from their point of view, they said they were only trying to spike him. But this is exactly the problem. You can't try to spike one person in a race. That's just not how a fucking race works.
It doesn't work because like we're all bunched together a lot of the time. There's gonna be multiple people coming through that same place.
It is never gonna make sense. You cannot single one person in a race. It's just not possible. That anything can happen.
That guy, and then once they break off the race, then by all means spike him. If you lose that guy during that race, I mean, if you've done a circuit, you know where he's gonna be, right? Like you can go back and just wait for him at a certain point, and then get back on him, or you just choose somebody else to chase. I don't know, like.
I don't know, but that's everything I got for you. Again, if anybody, look, whether you want to admit it or not, you're the leader of the racing scene. If they're gonna listen to anybody, it's you. And I don't know what kind of PSA you have to put out or what, but you have to trust me to fix this fucking thing. And if I can't do it, then by all means, take it into your own hands.
Well, I mean, right now there's no issues. If the only issues only arise if obviously people start getting spiked again. So.
I'm telling you, there is an issue because they're telling motherfuckers to spike you guys. That's what.
No, I know, but I mean,
that's what I'm saying.
You guys are busy with other shit, so if it doesn't.
Look, I've been seeing I seen 2 races today that I didn't radio for this exact you know what I'm saying? Like, this is much deeper than it appears because I enjoy chasing races, but I'm scared to radio it in because there's a fucking World War III looming in the background. So I either gotta break off or solo chase, and either way it's just stupid. It makes no sense. So I'm telling you straight up, there was a huge problem, and again, that's my request to you. I'm telling you to trust me, and I'm hoping you do the right thing. I need you to give me like, I don't know, 4 or 5 days or something, a week maybe. Hopefully by then I can fix it. If I can't make my case, then whatever fucking mess is coming, I guess we're gonna have to deal with it. But I'm truly asking you to just trust me to fix it. and I definitely think I can. But again, I just need time. That's it.
All right, yeah, I can do that.
All right. Again, this stays in between us. I shouldn't even be telling you any of this shit, but I like what you guys do, even though it's illegal. I like how things have been, and I want it to stay that way. It does not have to. There was no problem the way things were, and it should stay that way.
I always say we're criminals, but we're not assholes. There's a big difference.
And I'm not trying to turn you into an asshole. So
No, that's I say we
yeah,
can be. We can be if we need to be. Like I said, like we've been down that route, and I'm sure the boys wouldn't be opposed to going down that route again. But not unless we have to, and hopefully we don't have to.
yeah. I guess the only thing is just again don't tell anybody about this. However, you have to spin this for them to listen to you, do it your way. But yeah, I'll let you know when I have the meeting, and hopefully it's good news. If it's not, then it is what it is.
I mean, like it'll be stages. It'll just be if it doesn't go well and we end up continue to get spiked, it'll just be a case of well, everybody, if you get spiked, you're more than welcome to go rob officers, take their spikes.
Yeah,
and then we'll just start doing it back to you guys. I mean, takes you. We won't go above that. And then, I mean, I don't like I said, I don't want people getting shot. Like, I don't want officers getting shot unless they do what I did last time. Like I said, they just sit there and start laughing at us and
right.
make a mockery out of it.
I just don't want it to go to like a boiling point, because the way it's headed, you're gonna up the aggression, we're gonna up the aggression, and then it's just gonna keep going up and up and up and up until there's a breaking point, and then one of us, whether it's PD, the racers, are gonna be extremely fucking upset, and I don't think it has to go to that. I really don't.
No, that's what I mean. Like I said, it'll just be cops getting their spike strips taken every day, and then we'll just have unlimited fucking spikes, and then we'll just start. Yeah, they might. I'm not gonna say they're gonna get distributed and shit, but you never know. Like they get distributed, and other people who are not even racing might have them, and like it's gonna be even worse for you guys. I feel like you guys are gonna be chasing something, and you're just gonna get spiked out of nowhere.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. That's it from me. I mean, just let me know what you do. I keep you updated. Again, it sucks that I have to say this, and it's embarrassing that I gotta say it, but whenever you're in a race, just be fucking ready to get spiked. Unfortunately, that's just how it's gonna be for the next couple of days until you hear back from me.
All right.
All right.
I'll try and keep everybody in check.
All right. Appreciate your time.
All right, dude. Appreciate it.
Man, wish that upon me. What in my eyes, dog, and I can't see. I'm trying to be what I'm destined to be. And Molly's trying to take my wife away.
They be trying to take my life away.
Many men.
Many men.
Many, 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 many men.